So you decided to take the PMP exam and you want to save time and money while increasing your chances of passing the PMP exam stress-free. Let me say that again, stress-free. You've probably heard that the PMP exam is one of the hardest exams out there and that even the application takes hours to complete, or how the questions are written in a way that confuses you, so you either give up or give in, then fail. How about the fact that questions are long and wordy and you need to know tons of formulas and equations? All this will only be true if you follow the same path most people do. As CEO of PMI San Francisco, I've seen thousands of project managers make mistakes choosing a program, and I want you to avoid them at all costs. Now, like most, your goal is to pass the PMP exam on your first try, the first try. So like most, you begin to research options. You find online self-study options that have the lowest cost but no support. You also see semester-long courses taught at colleges and universities, but with the highest cost and they take the longest. You then see the popular PMP boot camps for those who want the PMP as fast as possible and want to be guided through the journey. Now, you barely have time to research, let alone try and evaluate all these options with your workload. All this is compounded by the fact these programs look the same, sound the same, read the same, but vary significantly in cost, sometimes upwards of $2,000 in difference. Now, if this sounds like you will have a solution, and if you're nearly down this rabbit hole, stop. You need a customized plan. You need one to make it as easy as possible. Now, the hours you have available each week affects the overall duration of study you have. Then the industry you work in, the company you work for, and the terminology you use will all affect the concepts you're going to need to focus on. What type of learner are you? Visual, auditory, kinesthetic? Will you have someone in your household who's going to assist you? These are but a few of the questions you'll need to consider when developing your roadmap to success. Now look, during my tenure as CEO of PMI, I kept hearing stories about the high levels of stress students were under, struggling to choose the right resources to pass their exam. After teaching thousands of students, I was now leading PMI's second largest chapter, and I kept hearing the same story. So I decided to analyze the stories of over 14,000 PMs in our chapter, and then it came to me. I realized a typical course is cookie cutter, and virtually all courses force you to learn in the same manner. I began to understand that folks aren't being set up for individual success from the get-go. Individual success. Individual. Now, I don't want you to experience this, so I developed a system that ensures folks are given an outline specific to their journey that increases the chances of success the first time around. My goal back then is the same today. Increase the number of project managers in our field, and along the way minimize the stress and confusion most people experience when getting their certification. That's why, as a gift to you for wanting to get certified, I give you a free 15-minute quick strategy session where we talk about where you are at and where you want to go in project management. And from our conversation, I will strategically tailor a roadmap you can use to become PMP certified based on where you're at in your journey, so you can remove the stress and confusion that comes with outlining your plan. Book a free quick strategy session where I lay out your potential paths, then outline the right one for you so you can save time, money, and stress while increasing the odds of passing the exam on your first try. Now, I get the satisfaction of knowing there's another PMP out there. My desire is to give you in 15 minutes what it would have taken you about 18 hours to research. And I want to keep you from following my deadly path as a student and give you the secrets I now know, having taught over 1,600 successful PMPs. During the strategy session, I'll discover if you need to self-study, enroll in an online course, take one at a university, or attend a boot camp. There's no easy answers. It just depends on a combination of factors that we'll uncover during the strategy session. So book your spot using the calendar link below and unlock the secrets to prepare for your exam stress-free and without confusion. So now you have two options. You can do it on your own and risk researching endless and sometimes misleading information and potentially spend thousands of dollars on a solution that is not right for you or that you don't even need. But let's be honest, if you're this far into the video, you must know it's better to not try and reinvent the wheel. So let's dive right into the second option. Let me personally help you create a customized roadmap by booking a free 15-minute strategy session while I still have time available. Choose the best time at the bottom of this page, book a session at the time that best suits you, and receive your calendar invite and reminders to outline your path. Now, please understand, I am human and cannot help everyone. If, by the time you're ready, I am no longer available, please accept my sincere apologies because I do want to help everyone I can. Look, if you watch this video, you want to pass your PMP exam on the first try with as little stress and confusion as possible while saving time and money. This is your opportunity to have that. Book your session and get PMP certified in the easiest way for you. I'll see you soon.